like either one of us. So we're on stage constantly for like
You realize
2
you just
hours.
said Reva's singing backup for you.
I know, isn't that weird? No, wait, this is the weirdest thing. I know. I do it too. We switch on just a couple songs we sing like back up for each other, but it's so weird because like during Hazel Eyes, that's one of them, or like Never Again, like on tour, it's so funny. I turn around and I'm like, what are you doing back there? Yeah, it's like trippy. And I'll pass her and she's like smiling, having fun with the song, and I'm like, you're so singing my song right now. I know. It's such a weird thing.
And you guys are like up for a Grammy together, right?
Oh my God, we are.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
It's like the best year ever for me. I know.
And it just started.
I know. No, yeah, it's been good. 2007 was very good to me. Yeah.
You said 2007 was very good to you?
Yeah, I mean, because that's whenever they told me, right? Whenever I got nominated? Yeah. So it's just like, it's just really awesome for me.
Well, you got to go with 2007 until you win in 08. Then you can be like, 2008's been a great year for me.
It's been awesome. Yeah, I mean, we're up against some pretty cool people, but I mean, just to be nominated with somebody that I grew up listening to, and it's my song that I wrote, like, it's like, that's pretty rad.
Do you think you should win, honestly? Because you know you're going to get
honestly,
up there and give this
I totally think we should. Because I want to win a Grammy, bring McIntyre. I just want that, and it's cool because it's my third Grammy if I were to win, and it's her third Grammy if she were to win. So it's
very insane.
It's destiny.
I know.
It's karma happening.
I
You're
know,
getting Dr.
man.
Phil again.
I know.
All right, more with Kelly Clarkson here in just a couple of seconds. I want to talk about your 2007.
Yes.
Because I'm surprised that you said it was a good year. I mean, all the stuff
I
with
know,
Clive.
everybody says that. I know, but no, it's been like the best.
Can we get into that more when we come back?
Yeah,
All right.
totally.
Kelly Clarkson hanging out with The Burt Show on Q100. I wanted to mention this to you also because we got this email this morning.
Uh-oh.
This is Sarah from Germany. Can't wait to hear the interview with Kelly Clarkson later. The whole Germany fan club of Kelly will be listening on stream this morning.
Oh, nice.
So they're listening.
Oh, nice. We're about to go tour there in the new year. Yeah.
I bet it's sold out already. They're waiting for you right now.
I can't wait.
They can't wait for you to curse in German.
Right? I actually can.
That's always the first thing you learn.
¿Cómo se llama? No, Kelly Clarkson.
You seen that movie, obviously?
Oh my God,
40-year-old
yes.
virgin?
No, for Halloween actually, and I had my whole pumpkin. My teammates in the room, my manager, and we made Steve Carell, and the pumpkin was the head of it.
Nice.
And then I got one of those things from Build-A-Bear.
Yeah.
And I got his voice on it, so like mine said, I can like for the whole thing. It was so awesome. So really, I'm just bragging about how funny I am. This is what I'm doing right now.
you get royalties from that? I would insist on a nickel every time somebody plays that.
No, are you kidding? Oh God, it's such free promotion, right?
Right? You might as well take it.
Hell, I don't need the money. That's awesome.
It's great that it was completely ad-lib, too.
Oh, I know. That's what I heard too. And I thought it was totally scripted, like just to be funny or whatever. And then I was
No.
like, why did you use my name? But yeah, it's funny.
It's like off the top of his head, that's what he shouted.
It's the funniest scene in the movie.
Yeah.
It is
It's
great.
You know, when you first realize that it's ad-libbed, you're like, oh, cool, thanks for thinking of me. And then
You're
then
like, wow,
like,
you're in pain.
dude,
Why did you use my name?
why am I on top of your head when you're getting waxed?
I know. I'm like, weird. That's not when I want to hear my name shouted.
Good morning, Q100. You're on with
That
Kelly
should be
Clarkson.
your voicemail greeting.
Exactly.
When people call you, it should ring, and then they hear this.
That's it.
I can
Pretty high. ¿Cómo se llama? No, Kelly Clarkson.
Oh my God, that's brilliant.
Is that a great idea?
I'm an idiot. Why did I not think of that?
Good morning, Q100. You're on with Kelly Clarkson. What's up?
Hi, good morning, Burt Show.
Good morning.
Hey.
I am fairly a new listener to y'all. I'm extremely nervous. My heart is beating like 1,000 miles an hour. Love the show. I am absolutely adore you guys. I listen to you every single morning. I don't even listen to my old radio station anymore. But to Kelly, your CD Breakaway, it got me through like the most difficult relationship of my life. And I just had a recent breakup with the same guy, and I was just listening to it yesterday. I absolutely love you. I love your style. Every single track, I just love it. And I just wanted to let you know I am such a big fan of yours, and I have your second record as well, and I just love you.
Oh,
I just
thank
love you.
you.
And it's funny how, I can relate. I mean, you just gave me a different opinion with celebrities. I'm like, they're just normal people. They go through the same things. And,
Oh, definitely.
I love the CD. Love the CD. I love your music, and just keep doing what you're doing.
Oh, thank you so much. God. Wow, thank you.
Thank you.
This is the thing here, and this is going to lead us great into the whole Clive Davis and My December thing here, because This is the thing, I think, at least perception-wise, that started to draw some tension, I think, between you and Clive Davis.
Yeah,
and let's
very media-driven, P.S.
Yeah?
But yeah.
Well, let's continue that.
I mean, I'm fine to talk about it, but
I guess the first thing is, were you upset by the way it was handled, and that it even leaked at all, that there was any kind of tension going on between the two of y'all?
I mean, yeah, because I guess the biggest joke, especially for other artists that hear something like that, is like, well, I mean, of course, there's always some kind of tension between not even me and Clive, just labels and artists. I mean, that's like the oldest story in the book. So, but which is normal because obviously everybody wants a project to be successful. But no, I mean that was the weirdest thing. And then like if you listen to the album, I mean, for the press to to take, well, actually the press took my side a lot, which is really weird. But I don't know, it is very radio friendly. That's what I think I got, or that's what I thought was most funny about this whole situation. The people kept saying it was so rock, and I was like, wow, you have an altered perception of what rock and roll is, but because it's not me. And I don't know, I guess it was just weird. But it actually, I mean, it is selling 1.5 million worldwide without getting any kind of promotion, so that was pretty cool.
And now let me just make it totally clear, because what she said, what I heard her saying was that your songs are so personal to her, and from what I understand, like, the chasm started, or the disagreement started between you and Clive because you were putting out this CD that was so intensely personal for you, but he felt it was kind of dark, and he didn't feel that was your image, and that's where the tension started.
Well, and I think what's funny about what you just said, though, is that actually wasn't said about this record behind closed doors. It was actually said about Breakaway.
Okay.
With like Because of You and Addicted and a lot of the songs. Even when we came out with Since You've Been Gone, I remember everybody was like, "Oh my God, that's way too rock than what we're used to." Yes, and I was like, "Really?" Because it doesn't sound rock to me. But I mean, that's actually what we went through on the Breakaway album.
Okay.
And which is funny. And then it ended up blowing up, and I ended up making another intimate record. And I mean, I don't think I've ever written a song that's not intimate. Like, I don't think I ever will. I mean, that's kind of weird.
So then what was the big beef with the album then? Just that it was too rock?
I mean, honestly, it was just, it's kind of it's a weird situation. I mean, obviously nowadays, albums aren't selling. Even like, Timberlake, you'd think he'd sold like 15 million records with this, just because of all the singles he's had, or everyone, like we were just talking about this in the car. And obviously sales aren't like they are usually, but I don't know. I mean, honestly, it was just a weird situation. And I guess with Breakaway, the stars kind of aligned. I mean, that ended up selling so many records, and it was, I mean, I love the record, obviously, but it's not like John Lennon or anything, so It's not like, it's just weird that I'm like, oh wow, that sold like a lot. Like it was just weird, but I don't know. I guess you never know like why things sell or why they don't. So,
do you think your musical career's under a little bit more of a microscope because of the American Idol start?
I mean, no. I mean, the weirdest thing too about this, I'm going to say weird like 4 more times, but it is such a weird situation though. Like with the credibility thing, I never thought in a million years that this record would have gotten so much credibility. Like with it, like every time I go do an interview, they're like, "Man, I'm so proud of you for standing up for You Believe." And I'm like, I didn't really do that. I mean, I did this record like I do all my records. I didn't do anything that different. But
did you have to put your foot down with Clive to get the record made the way you wanted it done?
No, I mean, and that's the thing too. And everybody says with Clive, I mean, we don't even. It's not like we talk like on a daily basis in my house. It's like it's not like I was like, "Hey, Clive."
He's on speed dial.
Yeah.
Well, it's because you don't have a voicemail. He wants to call you, but he's never sure that you're actually on the phone because it's automated woman.
I know. That's why I don't do that. By the way. That's why I don't want people to know it's my number. But no, I don't know. What was we got off the subject of what you just said.
Just did you have to put your foot down, and how hard was that?
I mean, I think every artist does that, and not with Clive in specifics or anybody in specifics. It's just with labels. I think it's very important for any artist to put your foot down at some point, just because obviously you know what you want to sound like. It's your face, it's your voice. You know what you kind of want to do. And I mean, honestly, my record label and the different managements that I've been with and myself, I've done pretty good so far. So I mean, so it's not like we've really screwed up yet. So I don't know. I think it's a pretty good system.
I think the perception was that here is this girl that nobody knew a couple of years ago. She wins American Idol, and she's telling Clive Davis exactly how she should be doing.
Well, and that's the thing that came out in the press like that, and I did not do that.
Right.
I mean, Clive will tell you. I mean, even from the first time we met for like whenever he took over the record label, because it was actually, God, what was his name? Not Richard Sanders. No, the first guy. Whenever I signed with. whenever American Idol hit, Clive actually wasn't even on the label. And then he ended up coming in. I was so excited. I was stoked. Whitney Houston, all these people, Janis Joplin, all these people he's worked with. So, when we first met, I'm full-blooded Texan. I got, ideas of what I want to do and, things where I want to go and where my career could go and everything. And they embrace that. They love that. They obviously don't want some kind of mindless robot, because people can read that. The public's too smart. So, I am firm about what I like, but I'm also very much a rookie. So, I definitely take opinions.
Do you still feel like a rookie? You had 18
definitely.
million albums
I'm on the
sold.
road right now with a woman that has 31 number ones. so I'm definitely a rookie.
That puts it in perspective, doesn't it?
Yeah. No, I'm on stage with her and I'm like, see, you just sold 50 million records. Okay. I've sold some. A few. A couple.
And you're singing backup for me.
It's Kelly Clarkson on the Burt Show, Q100 this morning.
All right, is it okay if we get personal?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I want to know who...
I'm so boring, but whatever.
Who are you going to call on Valentine's Day?
Oh, no, not myself. I'm going to call my own voicemail. I love you.
There's nobody you're hanging out with these days?
Oh, no, I don't know. I don't have a boyfriend now.
Nothing.
It's so hard. It's hard enough, obviously, just being single, but then putting a big old giant spotlight kind of screws you.
It's got to be. And you haven't been. It's not like in the blazing lights of the paparazzi, have you?
No, whenever I was in LA a lot, it was kind of weird. It got more awkward, and I had a relationship during that, and that was bad. But
did he hate that whole part of it?
No,
he loved it too.
Quite the opposite.
Oh,
yeah.
Gotcha.
So and that's the thing. You never know.
Gavin?
You don't want to be who?
Was that the relationship with Gavin?
Who's Gavin?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, Graham.
Oh,
I'm
no,
that wasn't Graham. No.
Okay.
Graham's totally like me. He's totally he lives in Oklahoma. He's very chill. But I was like, wait, who's Gavin? I was like,
I'm sorry. I got mixed up with Gavin DeGraw. I'm sorry.
No.
Graham
His name was
Coulson.
Graham. Yeah, Graham. But that confused me. I was like, did I date a Gavin? No, yeah, I don't know. It's weird because it's almost would be more helpful if I were more of a tool. You know what I'm saying? It would be more helpful if I lived in LA. I think I would date more if I were a tool, but I'm not. So. Yeah.
You're not going to end up dating a celebrity. It doesn't seem like that's your thing at all.
It. Yeah, I'm trying to steer clear of musicians. I just keep freaking being attracted to them. Yeah, just because we're the worst people to date ever.
Right.
So yeah.
So you think getting two of you in the same room together is
totally
you're going to cross each other out?
Yeah. No, we can't do that. Yeah, so I'm trying to do that, but yeah, I don't really like the celebrity thing. No.
How would a guy even get to know you? How would
that's
you
what
get
I'm
in
saying.
a circle now?
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm totally screwed.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding.
Unless there's a lawn boy on that 60-acre lot that you have. At your
Okay,
house
my
in
brother
Texas
does my
somewhere.
lawn, so that'd be a little
Okay, that's
Arkansas.
strange.
Yeah. But it sounds like you also have trust issues with the guys, like you said, based on your ex.
Well, no. Actually, I've only had one bad boyfriend. I've had really great ones other than that, but. It's just, no, I think it's not even a trust issue because of me. It's just more a trust issue because of my job.
Right.
So it's weird. Because you never know, who's there to, be cool or who's there to climb the ladder.
Right.
So.
It's got to be tough.
But you don't
want to
be jaded as well. So, I'd rather be screwed over, I guess. So.
Isn't it kind of too late for that? Once you get in this thing, aren't you already sort of jaded?
No, I think you can fight against that. I think for the last 2 years were really definitely hard for me. Just not even in terms of just relationships in general with friends and everything, and people you work with, everything. So, but that's why I said it's been the best year for me. 2007, it was such a growing year for me.
I bet.
Yeah.
You almost seem like you're at a disadvantage the way that you broke into the industry, because if you're your own singer and you start to play these little itty bitty clubs and then you start to work your way up until you're a big old star, you start to learn some of these lessons, I guess, on the way up. Whereas here, when you win American Idol, all of a sudden it's a million lessons thrown at you all at one time.
Yeah, no, that was a lot. And that caught up with me about 3 years in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
In what way?
way?
I said it first.
You're
My
so
question.
great.
Jinx.
Pinch poke, you coke, yeah. It did. It caught up. I hit a little bit of a I guess my lowest rock bottom, but yeah. But I'm lucky. I do have a good support system around me. Like I said, I didn't grow up in the industry, so I do have people around me that love me. But yeah, no, I definitely hit a wall, and it's a wall everyone hits.
What does rock bottom mean?
That's pretty personal, but yeah, no, it was just my rock. I know. I probably won't say that, but it was pretty low. Because there's just that point, 99.9% of the time I'm great, but there's that point one where you're like, oh my God, I can't go anywhere.
It was just
like,
too much.
Yeah,
too much
it became
pressure.
too much. And that was one of my big decisions too. With 2007 was like, at the beginning of 2007, I was like, oh, I got to get out of here. Like, I can't work here. I was in Texas living, but I would work in LA, and it was just too much, like all the time for me. And it's not even because LA is bad or anything. It's just not my cup of tea, and it makes me different.